In this video, I'll be sharing how to open an exchange account and in China, one of the leading exchanges called Binance. Right now, Binance is in the top three exchanges in the world, and you can essentially buy a lot of the promising cryptocurrencies of the future in Binance exchange. So first, if you have not already done, you need to register to open the exchange. It's a very similar process, just like for the other exchanges. You need to give your new registration. Make sure the password that you choose is unique, like I've explained for each exchange account. And you click on I agree and then register. uh, you need to complete this puzzle quickly, and then they have sent an email for verification. So never save your password on the browser that you're using to get to the exchanges. And then you would receive an email to confirm your registration for Binance. So go ahead, click that email, and the account will be successfully activated. Okay, so now that you have logged into this account, uh, you need to go through some risk process here. Click all these boxes that make sure you have understood. You need to use the Google authentication app, GAuth app, like I've shown in prior videos, and click I understand and continue. And like as you see here, it gives you a notification to use Google authentication. So go ahead. I'm assuming you would have already downloaded the GAuth app, and you can set up the two-factor authentication for Binance account using this process. So once you open your GAuth app, you will see a plus on the right hand side. Go ahead and use that to scan this barcode. Always make sure that this this pin that you see, this code, keep it safe. So you can put it in an Excel sheet, use Binance as a row, plug in this secret key, or you can also um, basically like store it in a notepad and make sure it's in a safe place. Always make sure to store. You can manually enter this key into the GAuth app, and once you do that, you should go through this process to essentially like complete the two-factor authentication setup. It's very important. um, for now I'm just skipping this process. Yeah, there's a backup key. This is your backup key. You should save it, as they say, in a piece of paper. And if you for any unfortunate incidents, um, if you lose your phone, your iPhone or your Android phone, which has the GAuth setup, and you want to re-establish that in your new phone, you can do that by using this backup key. So it is very important that you save the backup key and put it in a piece of paper. So once you confirm that you have written down the 16-digit key, then you can take the next step and enable your Google authentication. One another thing I wanted to bring up here is you can always go to your account. um, uh, it's still so I have to say skip for now, but I assume you go through that process. And then the other thing that you need to make sure, especially for the Binance account, is you can use the Binance app to do your trading. You can download it from the Apple store, and you can you can enable the Google authentication. Um, and just like Bittrex, the Binance account does not accept funds in a USD pair. So you cannot send like or wire money from your Bank of America or any other local banks that you use and wire it to Binance. It doesn't happen that way. You have to send funds and deposit it as you have to select, let's say, Bitcoin, and you have to make a deposit in that currency. Okay, so you can deposit Bitcoin from different exchanges and deposit it here, and that's the way to fund your account. Right now, if you go and look at your funds, right now it has zero Bitcoin value, and then it's not showing anything. But essentially, you will have, once your account is enabled, you should be able to you should be able to go and deposit money. So you see Bitcoin here, you say deposit, it'll give you an address, this deposit address, and you can deposit money here from your Gemini or Kraken account. So first you need your first Bitcoin transaction has to happen either on Kraken, Gemini, or Coinbase if you have a Coinbase account. And then from those exchanges, you can transfer money into Binance or Bittrex or KuCoin, is which we will be using for some of our other cryptocurrency recommendations. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you go through all the steps and set up the accounts.